The alarm screamed at 4:47 a.m. Grace dragged herself from bed. Another day of surviving on 4 hours of sleep. Her studio apartment told the story. Medical bills everywhere, final notices, eviction warning. Across the room, her mother Helen slept, oxygen tank hissing. Stage 4 cancer. 3 pills left. $23.47 in the jar. Prescription cost $340. Grace had lost her daughter Emma 3 years ago. Same disease. She couldn't lose her mother too. At Millie's diner, Vernon ruled with petty cruelty. Grace endured it because she needed same-day cash. During lunch rush, she dropped a tray. Vernon docked her pay, humiliated her publicly. No one helped. Then Sophie walked in. 7 years old, blonde hair matted, dress filthy, hand wrapped in bloody bandages. The child approached customers, whispering, "Please, I'm hungry." The elderly couple looked away. The businessman turned his back. A mother pulled her children closer. "Leave my kids alone." Sophie returned to her booth, crying silently. Invisible. Grace saw Emma. That moment when everything breaks and reforms. Vernon started toward Sophie. "This ain't a homeless shelter. Out." "She's just a child," Grace said. "Not our problem." "Then I'll make her mine." Grace ordered everything. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, orange juice. Put it on her own tab. Vernon suspended her. 2 weeks, no pay. Grace couldn't afford 2 hours. Sophie whispered her secret. Kidnapped, hiding for days, hand infected, afraid to tell anyone. Grace took her home. By morning, Sophie was burning with fever. Sepsis. Blood poisoning. Grace had no phone service, ran to neighbors, called 911. At the hospital, Vernon called. "You abandoned your position. You're fired." Then Helen collapsed. Both dying. Grace had nothing left. 200 miles away, Hells Angels president Jack Malone had searched 3 weeks for his missing daughter. Every lead dead. Then Frank recognized Sophie through a hospital window. The call went out. Within minutes, 250 motorcycles rolled toward one location. Grace heard them first. Thunder approaching. The street filled with chrome and leather. Jack dismounted. "Are you Grace? You saved my daughter." Monica handed her an envelope. $47,000 for Helen's treatment. Colt gave another. $12,400, Sophie's hospital bills paid. Frank pressed keys into her palm. First month's rent, 2-bedroom apartment. You move in today. Grace collapsed, sobbing. "You're not alone anymore," Jack said. "You saved my family. Now you're part of ours." They rode to Millie's. Vernon went pale. But another man emerged. Thomas, Jack's brother. The diner's actual owner. "You fired an employee for feeding my niece?" Thomas's voice was ice. "You're fired. Effective immediately." At the hospital, Sophie hugged her father, tears of joy. Then looked at Grace. "The lady gave me pancakes when nobody else would." Thomas offered Grace the manager position. $68,000 salary. Full benefits. Health insurance for Helen. People who choose compassion over self-preservation deserve a world that rewards kindness. 3 months later, Millie's transformed. Grace hung a policy in bold letters. "No child ever goes hungry." Sophie visited weekly for pancakes. Helen's experimental treatment was working. Bikers became regulars, part of the family. On the wall, Sophie's crayon drawing. 2 figures holding hands, surrounded by hearts. My hero. 1 meal. 1 choice. 1 little girl. That's all it took to change everything.